Welcome to our channel today. We're diving deep into a topic that has the power to transform your life, training your mind to respond rather than react. This is not just a skill, but a profound shift in approaching everyday situations, challenges, and even crises. In our fast-paced world, getting caught up in the whirlwind of emotions and immediate reactions is easy. Whether it's an argument with a loved one, an unexpected setback at work, or even a frustrating commute, these moments can trigger instant, often unproductive reactions. But what if we could train our minds to pause, reflect, and choose a more thoughtful response? That's exactly what we're going to explore today. Let's start by understanding the difference between reacting and responding. A reaction is often immediate and driven by our emotions. It's that knee-jerk reply when someone says something that upsets us, or the sudden anger we feel when something doesn't go our way. Reactions are often automatic and based on our previous experiences, fears, and biases. On the other hand, a response is more deliberate. It involves taking a step back, considering the situation, and choosing a course of action that aligns with our values and long-term goals. Responses are thoughtful, measured, and often lead to better outcomes, both for ourselves and those around us. The philosophy of Stoicism, which originated in ancient Greece over 2,000 years ago, offers timeless wisdom on this topic. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we can control our reactions to them. The Stoics believed true power lies in our ability to maintain inner peace, regardless of what happens around us. This is the foundation of responding rather than reacting. One of the key principles of Stoicism is the concept of the dichotomy of control. According to this principle, there are things we can control and things we cannot. Our thoughts, actions, and attitudes are within our control. External events, other people's actions, and many outcomes are not. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. To put this into practice, let's explore some strategies that can help you train your mind to respond rather than react. Developing self-awareness. The first step in responding rather than reacting is developing self-awareness. This means becoming more conscious of your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations in the moment. When you're aware of your emotional state, you're better equipped to pause and choose a thoughtful response. One way to cultivate self-awareness is through mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By practicing mindfulness regularly, you can train your mind to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them. Start with just a few minutes of mindfulness each day. Sit quietly, focus on your breath, and observe any thoughts or feelings that arise. Don't try to change them, simply notice them. Over time, this practice will help you become more attuned to your inner world, making it easier to pause and respond thoughtfully in challenging situations. The power of the pause. One of the most effective tools in shifting from reaction to response is learning to pause. The pause is a brief moment of reflection before you act. It's in this pause that you have the opportunity to consider your options, assess the situation, and choose the most appropriate response. The next time you feel your emotions rising, whether it's anger, frustration, or anxiety, try to take a deep breath and pause. This simple act of breathing can help calm your nervous system and give you the clarity you need to respond rather than react. You might find it helpful to count to 10, take a few deep breaths, or even step away from the situation if possible. This pause allows you to access the rational part of your brain, rather than letting your emotions drive your actions. It's a small but powerful practice that can make a big difference in your interactions and decisions. Shifting perspectives. Another key aspect of responding rather than reacting is the ability to shift your perspective. When we're in the heat of the moment, it's easy to get tunnel vision and see things only from our own point of view. But taking a step back and considering other perspectives can help you respond more effectively. For example, if someone does something hurtful, instead of reacting defensively, try to understand where they're coming from. Are they stressed, tired, or dealing with their own challenges? By empathizing with others, you can respond with compassion rather than reacting with anger. Similarly, when faced with a setback, instead of immediately feeling defeated, try to see the situation from a different angle. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I grow from this experience? Shifting your perspective can turn challenges into opportunities for growth, focusing on what you can control. As we mentioned earlier, one of the core teachings of Stoicism is focusing on what you can control. When you're faced with a difficult situation, it's easy to get caught up in what's going wrong or what others are doing, but dwelling on things outside your control only leads to frustration and helplessness. Instead, focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and responses. Ask yourself, what's the best action I can take in this situation? By shifting your focus to what you can do, you empower yourself to respond constructively rather than reacting impulsively. For example, if you're dealing with a challenging colleague at work, you can't control their behavior, but you can control how you respond to it. You might choose to address the issue calmly, seek a resolution, or set boundaries. By focusing on your own actions, you're taking control of the situation and reducing the likelihood of a negative reaction. Practicing emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage and respond to your emotions in a healthy way. It's a crucial skill for responding rather than reacting. When your emotions are under control, you're better able to think clearly and make decisions that align with your values. One effective technique for emotional regulation is cognitive reappraisal. This involves changing the way you interpret a situation in order to change your emotional response. For example, if you're feeling anxious about an upcoming presentation, instead of thinking, "I'm going to fail," you might reframe it as, "This is an opportunity to share my ideas and learn from the experience." Another technique is practicing gratitude. When you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. Gratitude can shift your focus from what's wrong to what's right, helping to regulate your emotions and respond more positively. Building resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and stay grounded in the face of challenges. It's a key component of responding rather than reacting, as it helps you maintain a sense of calm and perspective, even in difficult situations. Building resilience involves developing a strong sense of purpose, cultivating positive relationships, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you're more likely to stay focused on your goals and respond constructively to setbacks. Positive relationships provide support and perspective, helping you stay grounded and resilient. Make time to connect with loved ones and seek out relationships that uplift and inspire you. Finally, taking care of your physical and mental health is essential for resilience. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep all contribute to your ability to handle stress and respond rather than react. Make self-care a priority, and you'll find that you're better equipped to navigate life's challenges with grace. Engaging in reflective practices. Reflection is a powerful tool for growth and self-improvement. By regularly reflecting on your actions and responses, you can identify patterns, learn from your experiences, and make adjustments moving forward. Consider keeping a journal where you record your thoughts, emotions, and reactions throughout the day. At the end of each day or week, take some time to review your entries. Ask yourself, what situations triggered strong reactions? How could I have responded differently? What did I learn from this experience? Reflective practices like journaling help you gain insight into your behavior and develop a deeper understanding of yourself. Over time, this self-knowledge will guide you in making more thoughtful and intentional responses. Embracing impermanence. One of the reasons we react strongly to certain situations is because we resist change or cling to things as they are. Embracing the impermanent nature of life can help you respond with greater equanimity. Everything in life is temporary, our emotions, circumstances, and even relationships. By accepting this, you can approach challenges with a sense of calm and perspective. When something doesn't go as planned, remind yourself that this too shall pass. This mindset helps you stay grounded and respond thoughtfully, rather than reacting out of fear or attachment. Cultivating patience. Patience is a virtue that can greatly enhance your ability to respond rather than react. When you're patient, you're able to tolerate delays, setbacks, and frustrations without becoming agitated. Patience gives you the space to think before you act, leading to more constructive responses. Cultivating patience involves practicing acceptance and letting go of the need for immediate gratification. The next time you're in a situation that tests your patience, try to embrace it as an opportunity to practice this virtue. Take a deep breath, slow down, and remind yourself that good things often take time. Learning from role models. Finally, one of the best ways to train your mind to respond rather than react is to learn from role models who embody this quality. Think of someone you admire who handles challenges with grace and composure. What can you learn from their approach? Study the lives of great leaders, philosophers, and spiritual teachers who have mastered the art of responding rather than reacting. Their stories and teachings can provide valuable insights and inspiration on your own journey. Consider reading books or watching documentaries about figures like Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, or the Stoic philosophers. Reflect on how they responded to adversity and how you can apply their lessons to your own life. Conclusion. The journey from reaction to response is one of continuous learning and growth. It's not about being perfect, but about striving to improve each day. By developing self-awareness, practicing the power of the pause, shifting perspectives, focusing on what you can control, regulating your emotions, building resilience, engaging in reflective practices, embracing impermanence, cultivating patience, and learning from role models, you'll be well on your way to mastering this important skill. Remember, every situation is an opportunity to practice responding rather than reacting. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. And over time, you'll find that your life is more peaceful, your relationships are more harmonious, and your decisions are more aligned with your true values and goals. Thank you for joining us on this journey today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Together, let's continue to grow, learn, and become the best versions of ourselves.